What's going on, guys? This is Haas coming at you with another video for the second day of Christmas. Second day of Christmas. Okay, so for the second day of Christmas, we're going to run through Enchanting. How to make money with Enchanting. Now, this is one way to make money with Enchanting. I'm not going to explain all ways because that's a giant waste of time. There are plenty of ways to make money with Enchanting, maybe even better than what I'm using now. What I use is basically what I like. So I've already gone ahead and I've got some mats together. I'm all set and ready to go. I'm going to go in my Professions tab and I'm going to go Enchanting. You can see that I already have two scrolls here. One with the Enchant Cloak, Glyph of Multi-Strike, and number two, Enchant Ring, Glyph of Haste. The ring is awesome. The rings are always going to sell. The reason why is because people are constantly upgrading their legendary rings and they don't carry over enchants as angrily as I say that, because every single time I have to re-enchant my ring and I'm pissed and I'm not going to take it anymore. Yes, I am. So, like I said, as in the last video, I am going to use TSM for this one. I'm not going to go over too much into TSM just yet because there is going to be a future video out with TSM. But I am going to go through pretty much everything with TSM, including the customization on how I make it pretty much match my UI. So I'll show you everything. I promise you, stay tuned. And as in the previous videos, like the videos, because 10 likes on 4 of the videos are going to get you 4 days of Encore. 4 days. 4 extra videos of gold making. That's amazing. So like the videos if you like it, and don't like them if you don't like it, but they're all good. You should like them all. So here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and start crafting. Now, what I do with Enchanting, I just kind of craft my regular enchants in terms of, things to enchant things. Like, I could, do the illusions or other things like that. Or, there's tons of options. Now, I basically get where I decide on which patterns to buy first. I usually use the Undermine Journal to kind of differentiate the prices. This is going to sound bad, but I'm not going to go through the Underground Journal because that's a whole video that I'm doing. But the Underground Journal will be a video along with other things all wrapped up into the one video. That's going to be like a community resources video. So here we are. I'm basically... It's really easy, at least with TSM, to kind of craft myself. And how this works, essentially how this little enchanting queue works, is I can basically clear the queue and recraft it. And I'll actually show it to you with a brief little glimpse of one of the videos that I'm going to come out with. So I'm going to deselect enchants because I've already done the enchants. And I'm going to go ahead and hit this, restock selected groups. Now this knows how many enchants or how many glyphs I have and how many is on the auction house. It basically keeps track of everything that's on my characters. So I hit restock glyphs and boom, it just shows me all the glyphs that I need to make. And what's even better is it shows me all the mats that I need to make those glyphs. It tells me my estimated costs and my profits. I will go through on how to make these groups eventually in another video. But that's basically how I restock my enchanting. So every time my enchanter here is out of enchants, I would go ahead and grab the stuff and do it that way. So like I said, so with TSM, you want to go ahead and hit your auctioning. Now you can obviously you can see the different groups here. I just have enchants. All these others are selected, but I don't have any of these items in my actual bag, so it doesn't matter. What we care about is my 2 enchanting groups that I have up here. So I'm going to hit start post scan. And when I start post scan, and I really do hope you guys have TSM by now, because if you don't, pause this video. Like right now, pause it. Stop doing what you're doing. Go download TSM. Start messing with it. The sooner you mess with it, the better it's going to be for you. So here we go. Now, usually I would have an enchant weapons. I believe it's, geez, what is it? I think it's not Blackrock. The Shattered Hand. So I'd usually have one of these, which actually I probably should have. So clear queue, restock. Oh, okay, so no. So the reason why it's not populating that in my stock is because I actually have a setting to not craft things that are going to lose me gold. So that's a good thing. Make sure that when you're posting something, you're checking whether it's going to lose you gold or not. So here we go. We see Bank Hangs is posting most of the enchants, so we're just going to go ahead and straight undercut them. Now, I have a really cool tool that I can just mouse and scroll wheel, and that's a macro with TSM. I'll actually show you that macro right now because I'm sure there are a lot of TSM users that want to see that macro. I'll also cover the macro in the TSM video and whatnot. So /click TSM auction cancel button /click TSM auction post button, and I put that on a scroll wheel somewhere on my bars, and that's that. I also have one for milling for TSM destroy and yada yada. So there we go. So I posted all my auctions. Come back to the auction, hit start post just so I can see the refresh. So here we go. It says that I have 10,625 gold on the auction house right now currently. Doesn't actually sound right. No, it's not right. Actually, it might be. Might be a little bit right. There we go. 15,000. There we go. That's a lot better. Okay, I knew it was off. So we have about 16,900 gold incoming because we just sold an enchant. Actually, we just sold 2 enchants. So you can see how quickly they fly. Now, this is Monday evening. It's not even Tuesday yet. Expect all these to be gone on Tuesday. If you're using any sort of item enhancements, consumables, or anything like that, Tuesdays are your days to sell. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Then you want to go for kind of earlier weekends, like 6 o'clock server time, 6 p.m. obviously server time. And that'll be people just heading into maybe their last raid of the week before reset on the next Tuesday. So make sure that you're aware of your peak hours. If you know that most of your raid guilds are raiding at a certain other time, then make sure you're posting your enchants at that time, and that's how you're going to make the gold. Another good tip to keep in mind when you're dealing with temporal crystals, and this is something that I've had a problem with. So when you're searching temporal crystals, the price is outrageous right now. Every server, I think, and I've checked every server, and it used to be like something like 50 gold. Now the majority of servers are 79 and up. So you got to keep that in mind. But what I usually do is I'll usually set up a macro or some sort of typing thing to just post that and trade. Want to buy temporal crystal times 400, 70 gold each PST. So if anyone wants to just unload a bunch of temporal crystals on me, there we go. I can just post that and trade once in a while when I'm logged in. If anyone hits me up, they hit me up. And I pretty much do this every time I log in my Warlock, every time I go to post my auctions for this Warlock. So get into that habit, and it'll definitely be worth it for you. Well, that is the end of the enchanting guide. I know that this is not as long and comprehensive as most guys may be. Keep in mind, this is just how I've been making money with enchanting, and I've been extremely successful just with this little amount. Now, you can, I guess, theoretically make every enchant that's going to make you money, but the reason why I don't do that is because I sell the enchants that sell the quickest, just so I can do a faster turnover and make more money in the long run. It's a little bit more maintenance that way, but at the same time, you're pretty much going to be making these same glyphs all the time. And I don't really have the temporal crystals to spend on enchants that don't sell. So that's why I do what I do. But if you guys like the video, if this at all is helping you in any way or is giving you an idea on how to make a little bit of extra gold, hey, look at this, Vengeance, I have 35. Oh my god, where are you? Where are you? I guess you guys can see this. So let's quickly pull up my calculator. He has 35 times 70. Okay, so 2,450 gold. And there he's at. 2,450 gold. There we go. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And 2 more enchants just sold. So, like I said, just post and trade. Somebody will sell you temporal crystals. I just bought 35 temporal crystals at 10 gold less than what the auction house was selling me. I'm so glad that you guys actually got to see that in the video. I really just wasn't expecting it. But hey, awesome. 35 temporal crystals for me at a discount. So make sure that you're always looking for that deal, making more profit. Like I was saying, like this comment, like this video is if it's helped you. Let me know about your successes below, and if you like 4 videos, if they get liked 10 times on the 4 videos, I will release 4 episodes of Encore. So make sure that you guys do that. Hope everyone's having a great night, and hope everyone's making a lot of gold. I hope everyone takes care. Peace.